Top 10 Most Expensive Cities in the World. Hello viewers, welcome to another exciting edition and thanks for watching. Today we shall be talking about top 10 most expensive cities in the world. The most expensive cities to live in around the world in 2020 have been revealed in the 16th Annual Demography International Housing Affordability Survey. The study analyzed a total of 309 housing markets in 8 countries: Australia, Canada, Hong Kong, Ireland, New Zealand, Singapore, the UK and the United States. To produce the ranking, it looked at data from the third quarter of 2019 using the mean multiple approach, the median house price divided by the median household income. The more points a city has, the more expensive it is to live in, according to the ranking. The survey shows that the most severely unaffordable major housing markets are currently in Australia, Canada, China and New Zealand, which has been the case for a number of years, including the last year's report. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of our amazing videos. Sit back, relax and enjoy a list of the top 10 most expensive cities in the world as at the time of recording this video. Number 10. Geneva. Geneva is the second most populous city in Switzerland after Zurich and the most populous city of Romandy, the French-speaking part of Switzerland. The municipality had a population as of December 2018 of 201,818 and the canton had 499,480 residents. Geneva is a global city, a financial center and a worldwide center for diplomacy. Due to the presence of numerous international organizations, including the headquarters of many agencies of the United Nations and the Red Cross. Geneva hosts the highest number of international organizations in the world. In 2019, Geneva was ranked among the 10 most livable cities in the world by Mercer together with Zurich and Basel. The city has been referred to as the world's most compact metropolis and the peace capital. Number 9. Tokyo. Tokyo, Japan's busy capital, mixes the ultra-modern and the traditional, from neon-lit skyscrapers to historic temples. The opulent Meiji Shinto Shrine is known for its towering gates and surrounding woods. The Imperial Palace sits amid large public gardens. The city's major museums offer exhibits ranging from classical art in the Tokyo National Museum to a reconstructed kabuki theater in the Edo-Tokyo Museum. Modern Tokyo is categorized as an Alpha Plus city by the Globalization and World Cities Research Network. As of 2019, the population of Tokyo was estimated to be over 13.9 million, making it Japan's most populous prefecture. The city ranked 6th on the Global Financial Centers Index of 2019. Along with an advanced economy, Tokyo often ranks high among the most expensive cities for expatriates. Tokyo is a major cultural hub and an international trendsetter in the arts, entertainment, gastronomy and media. Number 8. Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a sprawling Southern Californian city and the center of the nation's film and television industry. Near its iconic Hollywood sign, studios such as Paramount Pictures, Universal and Warner Brothers offer behind-the-scenes tours. With an estimated population of nearly 4 million people, it is the country's second most populous city after New York City, and the third most populous city in North America after Mexico City and New York City. Los Angeles is known for its Mediterranean climate, ethnic diversity, Hollywood entertainment industry, and its sprawling metropolis. Los Angeles has a diverse economy and hosts businesses in a broad range of professional and cultural fields. It is also the busiest container port in the entire Americas. A global city, having been ranked 6th in the Global Cities Index and 9th in the Global Economic Power Index, Los Angeles is the largest manufacturing center in the United States. Number 7. Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv, a city on Israel's Mediterranean coast, is marked by stark 1930s Bauhaus buildings, thousands of which are clustered in the white city architectural area. Museums include Beit Hatfutsot, whose multimedia exhibits illustrates the history of Jewish communities worldwide. The Eretz Israel Museum covers the country's archaeology, folklore and crafts, and features an on-site excavation of 12th century BC ruins. Tel Aviv has the third or fourth largest economy and the largest economy per capita in the Middle East. Tel Aviv receives over 2.5 million international visitors annually. A party capital in the Middle East, it has lively nightlife and 24-hour culture. Tel Aviv has been called the world's vegan food capital as it possesses the highest per capita population of vegans in the world, with many vegan eateries throughout the city. Tel Aviv is home to Tel Aviv University, the largest university in the country with more than 30,000 students. Number 6. Zurich. The city of Zurich, a global center for banking and finance, lies at the north end of Lake Zurich in northern Switzerland. The picturesque lanes of the central Altstadt, Old Town, on either side of the Limmat River reflect its pre-medieval history. Waterfront promenades like the Limmat Quay follow the river toward the 17th century Rathaus, Town Hall. As of January 2020, the municipality has 434,335 inhabitants. The urban area, 1.315 million, and Zurich metropolitan area, 1.83 million. Zurich is a hub for railways, roads and air traffic. Both Zurich airport and railway stations are the largest and busiest in the country. Zurich is also amongst the largest financial centers, despite having a relatively small population. The city is home to many financial institutions and banking companies. Many of Switzerland's research and development centers are concentrated in the Greater Zurich area, and the low tax rate and canton funding subsidies attract overseas companies to set up their headquarters of finance treasury services in the city. In 2019, Zurich was ranked among the 10 most livable cities in the world by Mercer. Number 5. Paris. Paris, France's capital, is a major European city and a global center for art, fashion, gastronomy and culture. Its 19th century cityscape is crisscrossed by wide boulevards and the River Seine. Beyond such landmarks as the Eiffel Tower and the 12th century Gothic Notre Dame Cathedral, the city is known for its cafe culture and designer boutiques along the Rue de Faubourg Saint-Honoré. The Paris region had a GDP of €709 billion, $808 billion in 2017. According to the Economist Intelligence Unit's Worldwide Cost of Living Survey in 2018, Paris was the second most expensive city in the world, after Singapore. The economy of the city of Paris is based largely on services and commerce. Of the 390,480 enterprises in the city, 80.6% are engaged in commerce, transportation and diverse services, 6.5% in construction, and just 3.8% in industry. In the 2017 Worldwide Cost of Living Survey by the Economist Intelligence Unit, based on a survey made in September 2016, Paris ranked as the 7th most expensive city in the world and the 2nd most expensive in Europe, after Zurich. In 2018, Paris was the most expensive city in the world, with Singapore and Hong Kong. Number 4. New York City. New York City comprises 5 boroughs, sitting where the Hudson River meets the Atlantic Ocean. At its core is Manhattan, a densely populated borough that's among the world's major commercial, financial and cultural centers. Its iconic sites include skyscrapers such as the Empire State Building and sprawling Central Park. Broadway Theatre is staged in neon-lit Times Square. New York City has been described as a cultural, financial and media capital of the world, significantly influencing commerce, entertainment, research, technology, education, politics, tourism, arts, fashion and sports. Home to the headquarters of the United Nations, New York is an important center for international diplomacy. As of 2019, the New York metropolitan area is estimated to produce a gross metropolitan product (GMP) of $2.0 trillion. If Greater New York City were a sovereign state, it would have the 12th highest GDP in the world. New York is home to the highest number of billionaires of any city in the world. Number 3. Osaka, Japan. Osaka is a large port city and commercial center on the Japanese island of Honshu. It's known for its modern architecture, a nightlife, and hearty street food. The 16th century shogunate Osaka Castle, which has undergone several restorations, is its main historical landmark. It's surrounded by a moat and park with plum, peach, and cherry blossom trees. Sumiyoshi Taisha is amongst Japan's oldest Shinto shrines. Osaka is a major financial center of Japan. It is home to the Osaka Securities Exchange as well as the multinational electronics corporations Panasonic and Sharp. In the 2017 Global Financial Centers Index, Osaka was ranked as having the 15th most competitive financial centers in the world and the 5th most competitive in Asia. The Economist Intelligence Unit (EIU) ranked Osaka as the second most expensive city in the world in its 2013 cost of living study. Number 2. Hong Kong. Hong Kong, officially the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China, is a city and special administrative region of China in the eastern Pearl River Delta by the South China Sea. Originally a sparsely populated area of farming and fishing villages, the territory has become one of the world's most significant financial centers and commercial ports. It is the world's 10th largest exporter and 9th largest importer. Hong Kong has a major capitalist service economy characterized by low taxation and free trade, and the currency, Hong Kong dollar, is the 8th most traded currency in the world. Hong Kong hosts the largest concentration of ultra-high net worth individuals of any city in the world. Although the city has one of the highest per capita incomes in the world, there is severe income inequality among its residents. Hong Kong is a highly developed territory and ranks 4th on the UN Human Development Index. The city also has the largest number of skyscrapers of any city in the world, and its residents have some of the highest life expectancies in the world. In an annual ranking of the Index of Economic Freedom, Hong Kong has come out on top 25 years in a row, according to the Heritage Foundation or US think tank. Number 1. Singapore. Topping our list of the top 10 most expensive cities in the world, as at the time of recording this video, is Singapore. Singapore, an inland city-state off southern Malaysia, is a global financial center with a tropical climate and multicultural population. Its colonial core centers on the Padang, a cricket field since the 1830s, and now flanked by grand buildings such as City Hall, with its 18th Corinthian columns. In Singapore's circa 1820 Chinatown stands the red and gold Buddha Tooth Relic Temple, said to house one of Buddha's teeth. Singapore is considered a soft authoritarian technocratic state. The Economist Intelligence Unit rated Singapore a flawed democracy in 2019. It is the only truly sovereign city-state in the world. It has its own currency and a well-funded military that is considered the most advanced in Southeast Asia. It is the most developed sovereign nation in Asia, being ranked 9th on the UN Human Development Index, and has the 7th highest GDP per capita in the world. It is also considered by Transparency International to be the most incorruptible nation in Asia and the 5th most incorruptible worldwide. Singapore has the world's highest percentage of millionaires, with 1 out of every 6 households having at least $1 million in disposable wealth. This excludes property, businesses and luxury goods, which if included would increase the number of millionaires, especially as property in Singapore is among the world's most expensive. Singapore does not have a minimum wage, believing that it would lower its competitiveness. It also has one of the highest income inequalities among developed countries. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel and turn on post notification.